So, Breakfast, you are,
Yes,
it
sir.
says here, you are a kinetic sculptor. What is kinetic sculpture? Tell me about it.
Can you see behind me?
I
Yes.
can, but it's also a
There's
podcast,
a lot
so
of,
I thought it'd be good to
yeah, that doesn't really
maybe
make
include
sense.
some
Yeah.
words in there
I
somewhere.
thought we did. We'll
I
do
see
our best.
behind you. Let me describe to our listeners who aren't watching this that yes,
luck.
I see interlocking rings that are twisting
Really
and
cool.
undulating. I see. I mean, it's very cool. I
Yeah.
see a shimmering series of silver rectangles. There's a. I mean, look, I could describe these things all day.
Could you? Because that was a rough description.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
That was pretty good.
Oh,
actually.
look
Yeah.
who's
That was pretty
look
accurate.
whose candy bar just hit the stomach. You came in hot. It was, chomp, chomp, chomp. Really, Conan? Okay, Breakfast. Tell me, this kinetic sculpture, I've seen examples of this places. I go to Seattle a lot. It's where my wife's family's from, and they have a hammering man there. It's a tall sculpture that hammers away like it's hammering out some pewter or something, but it's really cool, and it's about, I don't know, might be 40 feet tall.
Yeah.
Would that be a kinetic sculpture?
I think it would. I mean, kinetic just means moving,
Okay.
but I try to dial it up a little bit. So yeah, all the things I make, I tend to try and make them really interactive, which maybe if I run away from the microphone in a sec, I can show you.
Oh,
But then all these things are actually moving based on real-time data as well. So like this little silver moving, it kind of moves like water. behind
Yeah,
me a
it's
little
beautiful.
bit.
It shimmers
That
kind of, yeah.
is- It does. Here, I'm gonna.
he's moving away.
He's moving away.
it's
Oh,
following
wow.
his hand.
He is
What?
like a magician. You just waved your hand over this
Did you like
surface,
that?
and it all started sort of undulating, responding to you, and all the different tiles moved in a different way. It was very cool.
Yeah. And it's actually the way that it moves, it's connected to Lake Chapala in Mexico, which is receding due to climate change. And so as that water goes up and down, it changes what happens when you move your hand through it. So kind of like if you had a puddle that got deeper or shallower,
Yeah.
it actually changes based on that. So all the pieces have this sort of real-time data thing going to it and interaction. And it pretty much just comes from me being a kid, walking through museums and feeling bad that I was bored
Right.
and just trying to make
Right.
art that
You walked by Michelangelo's David and thought, why ain't that fucking guy moving around?
No, yeah.
Why
What
isn't
the
his
hell?
penis twirling?
It's
Oh my God!
Well, I'm serious.
We can make
Isn't
that.
it twirling?
I know, and it should twirl. It should grow and shrink in relation
Yeah.
to how
Now
much-
we're talking.
Well, okay, I went too far.
yeah.
But
No,
Grow and
not at all.
shrink. It's a getting
so,
boners.
but I have a question. I have yeah. Wouldn't that be amazing if they could grow and shrink in relation to what's happening? If only. Clearly, I'm completely unfamiliar with how a real penis works. Hey,
Mine goes up and down based on that lake in Mexico.
yeah. Whenever a lake passes, he's like, breakfast. And I say this, I love saying breakfast. Now listen here, breakfast.
Yeah.
You are the most
Hit me.
important meal of the day. What are the devices at work? What's happening to, what kind of mechanical stuff are you doing? What kind of wiring? I'm just curious. I don't need to get into the weeds on it.
we
but
will. Yeah, it's well, I should be fair in that over there, normally there's 16 people that help me do this these days.
Yep.
Because we make massive things. So we're doing all the electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, industrial design. So there's computers inside each one of these things. There's motors. We made pieces with 9,000 motors that move 24 hours a day in the middle of cruise ships and weird stuff like that. But it is complex, takes a tremendous amount of effort and time, and gets really nerdy.
I have a question.
But it's just for the kids.
It's
What is
really
the?
cool.
It's very cool.
it is.
These things look amazing. What is the? It's funny to ask about sculpture, but what's the maintenance? I mean, do you get called in like you've done a very beautiful, complicated, and they say yes, one of the 9,000 servos is on the fritz. Is it hard to
Our
maintain?
battery needs to be replaced.
Yeah. Did you just go to Angie's List to get someone? How do you?
Exactly. Yeah. It's all Angie.
I'm here to fix your sculpture.
It's,
Where is it?
Oh, yeah, you got one of those
Just hit it.
undulating Lake Titicaca. All right. I know what's going on.
stick a screwdriver in it and be fine. Yeah, no, that is actually my favorite question to answer because I get it constantly. And the way that I explain this is we live in a world where we are very used to consumer devices that are made as kind of cheaply and efficiently as possible, and they got to cost very little. If you think about sending a satellite into space that you don't get back, that's kind of more the model that we follow.
Right.
And so that's why we make everything from scratch. Every motor is custom designed, every circuit board and the part you put on there, you can choose something that instead of costing 10 cents, we spent $1 on that one little part. And it will now last 50 to 100 years instead of 5 to 10. And so if you build it the right way, it will last. And then at the same time, we got a lot of pieces all around the world. And if something were to happen, I've had, the cleaning person smash a broom into something, then we got to make it really easy to just swap it out. So we also design
and fire
all
the cleaning person.
Where it's a yeah, exactly.
That's the first thing you do.
At least fire them. if not something more.
You designed and built a piece called the Pearl. It says here it's a 54-foot sphere with thousands of tiles, and it mimics the wind and waves. Where is this? How can I see this?
That is the one we made 2 of them, and they're on the 2 biggest cruise ships in the world. So they literally hold up the decks above where they are. This is a massive thing.
Oh, so they're load bearing as well.
They're load bearing. Yeah.
Oh
this
my
was
God.
a horrible idea. It's
it's load bearing. It's 54 feet in circumference, I guess. Thousands of tiles. And
it's 9,000 motors moving. This is the one I was saying. It's just 24 hours a day in the middle of the ocean, reacting to data across the Caribbean. It's a beast, and it was a little hard to sleep at night.
I could just see those ships crashing all the time because everyone on board is just looking at the undulating sphere. Whoa! And then they just ram into an iceberg,
and then the sphere undulates even more.
Yeah, it starts undulating, and then it's underwater undulating because an orca goes by.
I'm probably not supposed to say it, but there's a stairway so you walk down these stairs through the middle of it, and my fear kind of came true, which is who on a rocking ship looking at a sphere can walk downstairs and not trip and fall.
Oh.
And they probably don't like me mentioning that, but there's some extra stair lighting now. We'll just put it that way.
And may God rest their soul.
Exactly. So I'll make sure my lawyer doesn't listen to this.
Yeah. Wow. Now, do you have a dream to one day build something that's on the same scale as, one of those sculptures or pieces of architecture that defines a city? Do you know what I'm saying? The way the Eiffel Tower defines Paris. The way the Trump Arch is going to define Washington, D.C.
Oh, God.
Do you? And by the way, you should make that thing move.
Somewhere else.
Move out of
The
town,
Trump Arch.
right? Hey, we did political humor.
Maybe we'll go
Look
back
at
to
us.
the
We're not so
penis that
dumb.
spins.
Anyway, go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, no, that is the dream, I would say, is that we don't build like the Eiffel Tower kind of pieces anymore. And if they are, I don't know. I want to create something that's the big dream, is
What
to create
city
something
would
like
you
that. But now
choose?
imagine Brookline, Mass.
Yes.
A giant mechanical
honestly,
Conan used car balloon.
Yeah. What would you do? What would you do? Let's say I was insane, and let's say I had a massive amount of money, and I commissioned you. How would you depict me? How would you use your powers?
Oh, yeah.
How would you use your powers with all these servos and moving parts to do a Conan sculpture?
To do a Conan. Okay, so I actually think we should lift from the Michelangelo. I think we need a nice
A bonering
pale.
Conan.
We need a pale
bonering
figure.
Conan?
A bonering Conan. Oh, well, hold on.
like a
We're going to
bird
use
watching
that. We're
term.
going to use that. And then I think what we're going to do, we're going to make your hair.
It's gotta be
kinetic.
the
We're going to
hair.
make it out of brass.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Actually, we'll connect that to Brookline. So whatever the wind is,
Whoa.
going
My
to
hometown of
we'll make
Brookline,
your-
Mass, with how
we'll
the
make
wind's
it,
blowing in Brookline will affect how my massive 60-foot high hair is undulating.
Yeah, but I think the best part. Do you know those sculptures that sometimes, like, you'll go by there's like a statue where you'll rub the guy's foot or his nose, and it's like luck. You ever see these?
Yes,
sculptures
yeah, and
that
they're worn.
sometimes-
They're actually kind of worn away in those spots.
They're worn away. So I think this is how, because my pieces are interactive. So I think you need to rub some part of you, and your hair shoots out.
I think we all know. I think we all know what we're talking about here.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do.
And we
I
should
think
go
this
for
is,
it.
How about instead of that,
Yeah.
when the real man gets rubbed, the kinetic sculpture has a hookup, you know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Yeah.
It's penis twirls.
Yeah. When I'm in some rub and tug joint in Miami,
Come on.
waiter in Prague, my hair starts doing a loop-de-loop.
not your hair. The hair's still connected to Brookline.
Oh, the hair's showing you Brookline. Okay, I get it. This is amazing that you have made this your life. I'm always fascinated by people who manage to, through perseverance, talent, a lot of hard work, I'm sure, carve out this life for themselves that's just kind of perfect. And it sounds like you're doing exactly what 10-year-old you would have dreamed of doing. Is that true?
I think that's very accurate. Yeah. It's still waiting for the money, but we'll get to that
Really?
part.
I mean, you seem like you must be very successful. This,
Yeah.
If
If you're
even your space
it's
is very.
there's the success in terms of what we've achieved.
Yeah, definitely.
But then there's I got to send my kids to college, right? There's got to be a way to do that. Yeah. But
well, I don't know.
so
that
I'm
you
going to
do.
go outside and I'm going to busk. I'm just going to play guitar on the street and everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Listen, I think
Everything's gonna be
college is
fine.
overrated.
Just tell me everything's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. They can learn from their phones.
AI. They'll just
AI
play
and their
AI.
phones will tell them what they need to do. You've got sculptures to make. They are not your concern.
I agree.
I always say that about children. Is it true that someone told me that you worked on the Conan Blimp when we launched on TBS back in 2010. Is that true?
That is, yeah, absolutely. I flew in that blimp. In fact, I will tell you, all of this is here because of that blimp. Because it was the first project. So when we started Breakfast, it was me and two other guys,
Mm-hmm.
and we were trying to explain to people how you could connect the online world and the real world. And TBS calls up and says, "We have a blimp. Do you think you could connect that in some way?" And that was the first project that kind of
That's
got
right.
us going.
People
Yeah.
could
Cool.
tweet at the blimp and it would react.
Yeah.
It would. It was Force. Does anyone remember Foursquare?
Yeah.
Where
I
you
don't know if you
check in.
remember
Yeah,
Foursquare.
Yeah.
So it was the first moving location. So people would get in their cars to try and get close enough to check into it. And then the blimp would actually get happy or sad. And then when
Yeah.
it would sad, it would go and check into a cemetery. And if it got happy, it would go over to a baseball game and get a hot dog or check in. And that was
So
the
weird. I'm happier at a cemetery and sadder at a baseball game. I'm not even kidding.
Oh no.
But that, that's amazing. First of all, thank you, because I thought that blimp was one of the coolest things I was ever associated with. It was so much fun. And then
Did you ever go in it?
Yes, I flew in the blimp, and I'll never forget this. They let me take the wheel at one point, which isn't that scary because it's a balloon, but I put it into a power dive, and it was slowly diving down, and through the windshield. I don't know if you can remember this, Sona. You were at the Goodyear. I think it was Goodyear.
Yeah, it was.
You were at the Goodyear. You would come with me. And so you were in this giant field, and I went into a power dive and
Yes.
aimed it at you. And I remembered you in jeans and that brown leather jacket running away as I was in a power dive in a Goodyear blimp with my name on
Just
it.
like View to a Kill.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest images in my head is me, and they're like, well, you're going to want to pull up soon, but it's not dire in a balloon. They mean maybe that potato is done in another hour. But I'm in this dive, and you saw me coming towards you, and you ran.
I remember that.
And you ran, and I was
really do remember that. I do. Oh my God.
Tormenting my assistant with the Goodyear blimp in real time.
Sick man.
This is really fun. I love the stuff behind you. Looks amazing. It really does. And I think it's.
Can I make it look more exciting?
Sure.
Ready?
Oh my God!
Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see
Conan. Wow.
The sculpture
That's
behind
your
you
face.
just became my face.
Oh my God.
Oh my
That's what
now
I did
turn
for
it
you.
off.
No,
That's
That's-
oh well, you're
that's
gonna run away from the mic.
that's incredible. Look at that. Oh,
Wow.
he just ran through my face and shattered it.
That is so cool.
I didn't like the part where my face went away.
It's
back,
back.
it's back, it's back.
It's back. Look, it comes back.
Yay,
Oh my God.
baby happy.
This thing's connected to his ego?
Baby happy. My ego, the power of 10,000 suns. Listen, you are a very talented person. I really love what you're doing. I look forward to, I want to check out. I'm gonna go online and try and check out, because I want to see these sculptures that are on the cruise ships. I want to see this stuff.
Is this in a gallery?
They're in galleries. Yeah, there's some stuff.
Where are you now?
Where am I right now?
Can we go there?
This is Brooklyn. Next time you're in New York,
I was in
you should
Brooklyn a
come
couple of
by.
days ago. I could have gone by.
I don't
didn't
know. You could have been here. Yeah, you should have. Yeah, next time.
You're lost.
We'll
I had a
disappoint
gig. I had a gig
But,
in
too bad.
Williamsburg. It was
Your
really
fault.
fun, but I missed
it's
out.
nice
I
and
didn't know. Well, my hat's off to you, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your stuff. And very cool to talk to you and to see what you're up to.
I've been amazing to talk to you guys. I'm honestly a massive, massive fan. This is a true honor. I
Well,
love
the
you all.
honor is ours. You're super talented, and I hope our paths cross because I want to see what you're up to. I really do.
So cool.
Likewise. I love it.
Well, this is what we're up
Thanks so
to.
much for having me. It means a ton.
Sorry. There's no more to see of what we're doing. I think you're going places. All right. Take care, man. We'll see you later.